What's going on, everyone? Jake here. Yes, I'm still around. I haven't been making any videos in probably 2 or 3 weeks for multiple reasons. I mean, the biggest reason is I've had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of bad things happening, and I've just been trying to focus on just getting some of my projects done and out of the way, before snow falls. Yeah, a couple bad things going on. My mom, she was 53 years old. I'm 23, and she had been battling cancer for well over a year, and she started getting better there for a little while, and everything was looking good, and then the doctor took her off her treatments for a little while. She got worse, and finally got to the point where they said there's nothing else I could do for her. And so July 22nd, I lost my mother, and my dad, a wife, and a lot of people, really good friend. So it didn't hit me that hard right away. It did starting to now. It's been a few weeks, and it sucks. Really sucks. And then just to add to it, just a couple weeks later, on August 6th, my uncle Mark, one of my dad's brothers, we lost him to suicide. So that was not fun. Left a lot of people, just questioning, like, nobody knows why he did it. It just really sucks. But that's what I've been dealing with, so that's why I haven't been around much. But I'm back. I'm still here. I'm gonna try and do this video for you guys, and then I have probably another one I'm gonna do. I'll put them both out today. So hit that subscribe button. But let's get started. Just show you what I've been up to. Now, I guess I'll start with this, the old 71 Chevy. If you've seen previous videos, you've seen it. And I think I've mentioned in the previous videos I was going to be stripping it and getting rid of it. So I brought it home from storage probably a month or two ago, actually. It's been a while now. I just kind of got put on the back burner. But yesterday I got right into it and got everything out of it. Got the motor, the transmission and transfer case are there. So it's completely gutted. The whole interior's gutted. Kept the seats and shifters and some other things. Had some subwoofers in it. Kept all that stuff for the '68 step-side Chevy, the yellow Chevy. So if you haven't seen that one, go back through my channel. So yep, got that done yesterday. This truck is for sale. If anyone's interested in it, I'll take $600 for it. It's pretty much strictly a toy. It's super rusty and beat up. So, mud truck or whatever. It was being daily driven before I bought it. I never really got to drive it. But yeah, that's that. Then I've been driving the old El Camino. It runs great. Well, I did have a problem with it. The second day I drove it, I had a bunch of junk back here. But the second day I drove it, I was driving down the road and it started running rough all of a sudden. It was shaking real bad, mostly on the passenger side. So I was like, oh great. I didn't know if maybe I broke another rocker stud. And I took the rocker cover off, or valve cover, whatever you want to call it. And I guess the rocker nuts were too loose because one of them had threaded all the way off and the rocker fell off. And then all the other ones were clicking, or, they were all ticking. So, went back through and tightened them all back up, and it's been good since. So, my problem right now is I put dual fans in it. I had just a single fan. I had a dual fan set up I put in it. And I think they're drawing too much power. I'm having an issue with that, and I gotta fix that. But it should start right up. Not gonna give it any fuel, see what it'll do. Yep. champ. Shut her down. Yep, she runs awesome. Don't drive too bad. I've been driving it all over the place. Definitely a head turner. Lots of people want to check this thing out. So, pretty fun car. I'm planning on keeping it. I'll probably keep it around for a while. I don't really plan on selling it. I had a couple people ask me what I wanted for it, and I was like, oh, it's not really for sale. Of course, I told them you can throw me an offer if you like, but no, I don't want to sell this one. Not yet. If I do ever sell it, I'm probably going to keep the engine and trans out of it, and I'll just sell it as a roller. And then the green truck. This one I've had the longest out of any of my vehicles. This was my graduation present from Grandma. Let's see, I got new power steering pump put in it, so now you can turn it. But yesterday I went to move it. You can see I got the door all apart. I got it locked. I was putting the window down and it was jamming up on something. I was like, what in the world's going on? And then I'd wiggle it around, it went down, and then I went to put it back up, and it wouldn't go back up. So I took the door panel off, and there was this little motor thing for the electric door locks. You hit the button inside the truck. It doesn't have a key fob, but the electric lock button on the door there, it's riveted. There's two rivets that rivet it to the metal door panel on the inside of the truck. You can see it there, that black steel panel. And both the rivets broke, and that motor had fallen down and was jamming the window. So now I gotta fix that. Just one thing after another. And of course, I'm still working on the snowmobiles. I actually just picked one up for parts. It's an old Super Cad or something. I don't remember. It's in the back of my truck out front there. Yeah, I got the Panther done, as you guys saw. If you're subscribed, you saw it in the video, the 76 Panther. And now I still have the Yamaha Phaser, the Polaris, and a couple other Arctic Cats. Oh, now that I walk back here, I almost forgot about this thing. This guy. I was going to make a whole video just on this, but started having issues with it. I picked this thing up from the next town over, gave $500 for it, and had to rebuild the carburetor. And it started and ran, but it, the governor was running back and forth. And I was messing with the throttle, and it wouldn't do anything. I was like, why is the throttle not working? Well, the cable's broke, where the little end is that goes onto the lever is broke. So you can't control the throttle, so it doesn't run very good. And I came out, there's a fuel shutoff lever on this bowl. On the other side of this bowl, there's a little lever you turn that, it makes it so the fuel won't come through this line. But I didn't have it closed, and I come out here trying to start it, and it didn't want to start. It kept sputtering. And then I noticed this was dripping. I was like, what in the world? So I pulled this off, and man, it was completely full of gas. So, it just filled the whole carburetor and everything, just straight up with fuel. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with this. I did put it up for sale, as a project, of course. But it's still here. But we'll see. If I can't sell it, I'll do some more work to it. So that's pretty much it. I do have another truck I bought at an auction, 97 F-150. I didn't bother doing a video on that because I figured it wouldn't really be all that exciting. But I've got that at a friend's house in town here, out front for sale. Then I've got a couple other trucks I'm looking at. I might buy them cheap, fix them up a little bit, and flip them. So, of course, I'll probably do a video on any of that. And then there's a little sneak peek of what the next video will be. But anyways, that's going to be it for this one. So smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.